Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 77 of our Get Your Goals annual challenge. Today we're going to talk about imagination and imagination boosters. I'm going to share 10 ways to boost your imagination, and our action item today is going to be to do one of them. Think about our imagination today, imagine something today, and apply one of these boosters and see how it works for you. Imagination is a huge topic. We could probably spend a week on it, but we're only going to spend under 10 minutes today talking about it. Imagination is the gateway to creativity. It is us and our ability to envision things in our mind. It's the faculty of action of forming new ideas or images or concepts of external objects that are not present in our current situation. So it's us envisioning something, imagining something, having a picture of it, creating pictures in our mind of things is basically what our imagination is. It allows us to explore the past and map out possible alternatives in the future. It helps us with decision making, considering alternatives, analyzing objectively different possibilities and alternatives by playing out in our mind what might happen if we took a certain course of action. So we imagine what might happen. We can also presuppose and intend things to go our way by imagining them in our mind first, playing out different scenarios. If you've ever had to give a presentation or a speech or talk to your kids or a coworker or someone you're in a relationship with about anything serious, one of the things I love to do is imagine in my mind the scenario going the way I want it to get the outcome and the result that I want. That is a great use of our imagination. So I did some research for this video today, of course, and of course there's 3 different types of imagination, then there's 7, then there's 5, then there's 8. So I will share 8 different types of imagination because I thought it was funny that they can be, depending on how scientists and people like to categorize things, anywhere between the 3 types of imagination, which were, let's see what they said, descriptive, creative, and challenging. This was from Roos and Victor in 1999. They did a scientific study. And then the other one, 8 types of imagination are affectual, intellectual, imaginative, fantasy, empathy, strategic, emotional, dreams, and memory reconstruction. So depending on how we want to categorize things, we can keep it as simple or as complicated as we want to. I say let's keep it simple and let's just think about 10 different ways to boost our imagination. Number 1, take a walk. Number 2, meditate. We've talked about a lot of these, so I'm not going to go into detail. 3, read fiction books. Why? Because when we read, we are automatically creating the pictures of that story and imagining that story in our mind. Number 4, daydreaming and boredom. It's why reading helps us to learn and think for ourselves much better than like watching movies or videos, because instead of using someone else's imagination and watching what they think something should be interpreted as, we are creating it in our own minds based on our thoughts, our beliefs, our values, our ideas of reality. Where was I? Number 4, daydreaming and boredom. Believe it or not, being bored can cause us to use our imagination as much as, and they've done a bunch of scientific studies. Again, you know, scientists love to study weird things. They studied 2 groups of people and they wanted them to come up with a creative solution to a problem. And so one group they didn't do anything with, they just gave them the task and had them imagine creative solutions to the problem. The other group, they had do boring tasks for 15 minutes before they gave them the assignment of coming up with a creative solution. And the group that did the boring task first came up with much better solutions and more solutions for the problem and much more creative solutions than the group that hadn't done anything boring before that. So I guess boredom stimulates our creativity and our imagination as well. 7, doodling helps to boost our imagination. Find things that are blue. The color blue is the color of the mind, and it stimulates our creativity and our imagination. So right now I'm looking at a blue and white cushion, a blue chair, a blue picture frame on my nephew when he was 4. And I'm sure there's more blue around me, but apparently scientists again have studied and found that the color blue increases and boosts our imagination. 9, change your routine. Mix it up. Do something different than what you normally do. And finally, 10, visualize, right? I don't want to see a blue elephant. I don't see a blue elephant. And what happens? The picture of a blue elephant to you pops into your mind. So again, what are we doing today? We're using our imagination. We're going to try one of these boosters on us. Take a walk, meditate, read fiction book, daydream, and find boredom. do simple tasks, tell a story. Oh, I forgot to. Do simple tasks and tell a story. 7, doodling. 8, find blue things. 9, change your routine. And 10, visualize. And then we're just going to imagine something today, try to boost our imagination with one of these techniques, and share in the comments below how and if it worked for you. That's it. Have an awesome day. I will, of course, be with you tomorrow. Bye.